Max, you have no potential.
What? I have no potential? Yeah, I need potential! Ha! Now I have potentials!
Hi guys, since I just gained potential, let me explain to you why I gained potentials. Here's me at ground level when height equal to 0. And when I ran upstairs, my height changed to 8. I changed my height while I'm running upstairs. Since the potential energy formula is m, which is mass, times g, which is gravity, times delta h, which is changing height. And since my weight didn't change and gravity is the constant, so the only thing h changed, which is increased. Since h is increased, my potential increased. That's why I get potentials. Since I already talked about potential energy, why not also talk about conservation of energy? Conservation of energy means that the total mechanical energy, which is potential energy plus kinetic energy, is constant. When potential energy decreases, kinetic energy increases by the same amount. When an object is put to higher height, there will work done against the gravity, which allows the object to gain potential energy. There are also cases that the energy is not conserved, like when energy lost from the loss of heat or sound, or there work done on the object. We know that ME equal to PE plus KE, which is potential energy plus kinetic energy. And we know potential energy equal to mass times gravity times h. We also know that kinetic energy equal to 1/2 of mv squared. And here is an example. On the arc, when the ball at the highest point, you have the highest potential energy, but you do not have kinetic energy because the ball is not moving. However, at the midpoint, the potential energy decreased because the height decreased, and kinetic energy increased because you have speed or velocity. And at the lowest point, there's no potential energy because there's no height, and kinetic energy will be the highest, which is highest because the velocity is the highest at the lowest point. When it go up again, it start losing velocity, but it start gaining height, so you lose kinetic energy but gain potential energy. And when you reach the highest point again, there's no speed, so kinetic energy is 0, and since it's at highest point, the potential energy will be the maximum. So, energy is conserved everywhere.